A mother says to her daughter, "Look, I bought a mobile phone for you." The daughter happily replies, "Really? Is this mine?" and hugs her mother. Then the son asks his mother, "Mom, where is my mobile phone?" The mother replies in a strict tone, "I am not going to buy you any phone. Earn money yourself and buy it." He was actually her stepson. Meanwhile, the husband comes and says, "You bought a phone for your daughter, but why not for my son?" The wife replies, "I only had limited money." The husband says angrily, "You always spend on yourself and your daughter, but never on my son." The wife quietly says, "From now on, I will be careful and treat both children equally." The next day, she brings a cycle for her daughter and says, "From now on, you will use this." The boy asks, "What about me?" The mother gives him a box and says, "Here is your gift, open it." When he opens it, a mouse jumps out. The mother and daughter laugh and say, "Everything belongs to my daughter. You have no right to ask for anything." The husband comes and says, "Why are you treating a child like this?" The wife replies, "He is not my son. I only have one daughter. If you want, throw him out of the house." The husband says, "If my son leaves, where will he go? He has no one except us." The wife says, "Choose, either your son or me and my daughter. Decide by evening." The next day, the boy goes to a shop, buys some food items, and tries to sell them on the street to earn money. But no one buys anything. He feels helpless. In the evening, the father returns home and sees his son crying outside. He asks, "What are you holding?" The boy replies, "Mom didn't give me food, so I tried to sell these things to eat." The father is shocked and takes him inside. He angrily asks his wife, "Why didn't you give my son food?" The wife replies harshly, "This is my house, and I will do whatever I want. If you don't like it, leave with your son." The husband says, "You are making a big mistake. You will regret this." He takes his son and leaves the house. Months later, the mother and daughter are selling food items and enter a restaurant where the father and son are sitting. Without recognizing them, they ask them to buy their item. When the wife looks up, she sees her husband. She immediately falls to her knees and says, "Please forgive me. I made a huge mistake and treated you both very badly." The husband says, "Stand up first." She pleads, "I am sorry. I will never do this again. I will also accept your son as my own." The husband replies, "You left us in our hardest time. You never treated my son like your own. You always supported your daughter." He gives her some money and says, "Take this, it may help you." Then he holds his son's hand and leaves the restaurant. The wife calls after him, "Please stop." But he does not turn back and walks away with his son.